Shakespeare is the greatest dramatist we all have ever heard of. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest dramatists in the history of literature. His works have had a profound influence on English literature and the performing arts. Shakespeare's use of language is one of his most significant contributions to drama. He had an extraordinary ability to capture the nuances of human emotion and thought. He enriched the English language with phrases and words still in use today. His mastery of iambic pentameter and blank verse allowed for expressive and rhythmic dialogue that set the stage for modern drama. Shakespeare created some of the most memorable and multidimensional characters in literature. His characters are known for their psychological depth and complexity, often displaying a range of human emotions and inner conflicts. Examples include Hamlet's existential angst, Macbeth's ambition and guilt, and Othello's jealousy. Shakespeare's plays tackle universal themes such as love, power, jealousy, betrayal, and the human condition. These themes remain relevant and relatable, allowing his works to transcend time and cultural boundaries. For instance, Romeo and Juliet explores the theme of forbidden love, while King Lear delves into themes of power, family, and madness. Shakespeare wrote in various genres, including tragedies, comedies, histories, romances, and tragicomedies. His tragedies, such as Hamlet, Othello, and Macbeth, delve deep into dark aspects of human nature and social issues. His comedies, like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night, often involve mistaken identities, romantic entanglements, and humorous situations. His histories, such as Henry V and Richard III, dramatize the lives of English kings and historical events. Shakespeare's plays often follow a five-act structure, which has influenced the structure of plays for centuries. This structure includes an exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and denouncement. His skillful use of dramatic techniques such as soliloquies and asides allows characters to express their innermost thoughts directly to the audience. Shakespeare's works offer commentary on the social and political issues of his time. Plays like Julius Caesar and other more plays also explore themes of power, politics, and leadership, in the complexities of governance and human ambition. The Merchant of Venice addresses issues of prejudice and mercy, and The Tempest touches on themes of colonization and power dynamics. Shakespeare's influence extends beyond literature to theatre, film, and modern storytelling. His works have been adapted into countless films, television shows, and modern reimaginations. Shakespearean motifs and archetypes continue to inspire contemporary writers and playwrights too, ensuring that his legacy continues. Shakespeare's genius as a dramatist lies in his profound understanding of human nature, his innovative use of language, and his ability to weave complex narratives that resonate across the time. His plays remain a cornerstone of literary studies and continue to captivate audiences worldwide. So, today let us focus on one of his greatest plays, that is Hamlet. Hamlet by William Shakespeare is a tragedy that explores themes of revenge, madness, mortality, and the complexities of human emotion. The play opens with the guards of Elsinore Castle encountering the ghosts of the recently deceased King Hamlet. Prince Hamlet's friend Horatio witnesses a ghost and decides to inform Hamlet. King Claudius, Hamlet's uncle, has married Queen Gertrude, Hamlet's mother, shortly after the old king's death. Claudius addresses a court dealing with political issues and addressing Hamlet's mourning. Hamlet feels betrayed by his mother's quick remarriage. Laertes, about to leave for France, warns his sister Ophelia against falling in love with Hamlet. Their father Polonius gives them both advice. Hamlet meets a ghost who reveals that he was murdered by Claudius. The ghost demands that Hamlet avenge his death. Thus ends Act 1 and the beginning of Act 2 here. Polonius sends his servant to spy on letters in France. Ophelia tells Polonius about a strange encounter with Hamlet, who appears to be mad. Polonius believes Hamlet's madness stems from his love for Ophelia. Claudius and Gertrude send Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, Hamlet's friends, to spy on him. Polonius proposes to use Ophelia to gauge Hamlet's madness. Hamlet encounters the players or the actors and plans to have them perform a play mimicking his father's murder to gauge Claudia's guilt. Act 3 begins with this scene. Hamlet's to be or not to be soliloquy reflects on life and death. Hamlet confronts Ophelia and behaves radically, leading Polonius and Claudius to believe he is truly mad. The players perform the play, and Claudius's reaction confirms his guilt. Hamlet is now certain that Claudius murdered his father. Hamlet finds Claudius praying and decides not to kill him, thinking that killing him during prayer would send Claudius's soul to heaven. Hamlet confronts Gertrude in a chamber. Polonius, hiding behind a curtain, is mistakenly killed by Hamlet. The ghost appears, reminding Hamlet of his duty. Act 4 starts. Gertrude informs Claudius of Polonius's death. Claudius sends Hamlet to England, planning to have him killed. Hamlet, aware of the plot against him, returns to Denmark. Ophelia, driven mad by her father's death, drowns. Laertes returns seeking revenge for Polonius's death. Claudius manipulates him into dueling Hamlet with a poisoned sword. Act 5 starts like this. Hamlet and Horatio discuss mortality in the graveyard. Hamlet discovers Ophelia's funeral and confronts Laertes. The duel between Hamlet and Laertes takes place. Both are wounded by the poisoned sword. Gertrude drinks poisoned wine intended for Hamlet and dies. Laertes, dying, reveals Claudius's plot. Hamlet kills Claudius before succumbing to the poison. Fortinbras arrives to find the Danish royal family dead and takes control of the kingdom. Throughout this drama, we can basically see revenge and justice as the main theme. The central theme of revenge drives the plot, exploring whether revenge can bring true justice or only more tragedy. Madness is another theme. Both feigned and real madness are explored through Hamlet and Ophelia, raising questions about sanity and reality. Mortality is the next theme. Hamlet's reflections on death and the human condition highlight the inevitability of mortality and the mystery of the afterlife. Corruption and power is the next theme. The corrupting influence of power and the moral decay within the Danish court are central to the play's conflict. Thus, Hamlet is not just a drama, It's not just a tragedy, it's about the real human life and the intricacies in our mind, and also it's a revelation of inner mind's fears, dreams, and about revenge, madness, and so many other normal thoughts that would linger a human's mind.